Hi there. Welcome back to our English podcast, where we make learning fun and easy. Today's episode is all about fun ways to practice English when you're busy. Let's dive into 5 simple chapters to help you learn English even with a packed schedule. Chapter 1. Listen to English while doing daily tasks. Learning English can be easy and fun, even when you have a busy life. One simple way is to listen to English while doing your daily tasks. This means you can practice your listening skills without needing extra time. For example, if you are cooking, cleaning, or doing laundry, you can play English podcasts or audiobooks in the background. It feels natural, like listening to music, and helps you hear how people speak English in real life. If you commute to work or school, use this time to listen to English. While you are driving, on a bus, or walking, put on headphones and play something interesting in English. You can choose podcasts about topics you love, such as sports, travel, or food. If you enjoy what you hear, you will want to listen more. This makes learning enjoyable and part of your daily routine. Music is another great option. Find English songs you like and listen to them while working or relaxing. Pay attention to the lyrics and try to sing along if you can. Singing helps you remember words and phrases. Even if you don't understand every word, it's okay. The goal is to get used to the sounds of English and improve your pronunciation. Some people like to listen to news or talk shows in English. This is a good way to learn new vocabulary and hear how people talk about current events. Many news apps and websites offer audio versions of their stories, so you can listen while doing something else. If the news feels too difficult, don't worry. Start with simple stories or children's audiobooks, which use easy words and clear pronunciation. It's important to choose content that matches your level. If the audio is too fast or hard to understand, you might feel frustrated. Look for podcasts or videos that are made for English learners. These often include slower speech and simpler vocabulary. Some even have transcripts, so you can read along as you listen. Repetition is also helpful. Don't be afraid to listen to the same audio more than once. The first time, you might only catch a few words. But the second or third time, you'll understand more. This is how your brain learns new languages. Over time, you will notice your listening skills getting better. Listening to English during daily tasks doesn't feel like studying, which is why it works so well. You are not sitting at a desk with a textbook. Instead, you are enjoying the language while doing something productive. It's a stress-free way to learn, and it fits into your busy schedule perfectly. So, the next time you are folding clothes or washing dishes, try turning on an English podcast or song. Make it a habit to surround yourself with English every day. Little by little, these moments will help you understand and speak English more naturally. It's like having a fun, daily English class without any pressure. Chapter 2. Use English apps for short breaks. When you are busy, it can be hard to find time to study English. But even short breaks during the day are a great chance to practice. English learning apps are perfect for this. These apps are fun and easy to use, and you only need a few minutes to learn something new. You can open the app when you are waiting for a bus, during your lunch break, or while relaxing at home. Many apps are designed to help you learn English step by step. They focus on different skills like vocabulary, grammar, listening, and even speaking. For example, apps like Duolingo or Memrise let you learn new words and phrases through short exercises or games. These apps are interactive, so you don't feel like you are studying. Instead, you are playing a game that teaches you English at the same time. One great thing about these apps is that they remember your progress. Every time you use them, they track how much you have learned and suggest what to study next. This makes it easy to keep going, even if you only have 5 or 10 minutes a day. Over time, these small efforts add up, and you will see your English improve. Another useful feature of English apps is listening practice. Many apps include audio clips of native speakers saying words or sentences. You can listen to these clips and repeat after them. This helps you improve your pronunciation and understand how English sounds. Some apps even have voice recognition, so they can check if your pronunciation is correct. Some apps also offer short grammar lessons. These lessons are simple and easy to follow. They explain common grammar rules, such as how to use verbs or form questions. After the lesson, you can do quick exercises to test what you learned. These lessons don't take much time, but they are very helpful for building a strong foundation in English. If you like a challenge, many apps have leaderboards or daily goals. You can set a goal to learn 5 new words a day or complete 1 lesson every day. These small goals keep you motivated. When you see your progress on the app, it feels rewarding and makes you want to continue learning. English apps are also great because you can use them anywhere. You don't need a desk, a notebook, or a lot of time. All you need is your phone. This makes it easy to fit learning into your busy day. Whether you are at home, at work, or on the go, you can practice English whenever you have a moment. One tip is to make using the app a daily habit. For example, you can spend 5 minutes on the app every morning before you start your day. Or you can use it in the evening when you are relaxing. By making it a routine, you will practice English regularly without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, you don't have to learn everything at once. Apps are designed to teach you little by little, so it's okay to take it slow. Focus on enjoying the process, and don't worry if you make mistakes. The more you practice, the better you will get. Using English apps during short breaks is a smart way to learn when you are busy. It's like carrying a small English teacher in your pocket. With just a few minutes each day, you can improve your vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. So, download an app today and start making your short breaks more productive and fun. Chapter 3. Speak English to yourself. Speaking is one of the most important skills when learning English. But what if you don't have someone to practice with? Don't worry. You can practice by speaking to yourself. It may feel strange at first, but it's an easy and effective way to improve your English. The best part is that you can do this anywhere and anytime. One simple way to start is by describing your day. For example, when you wake up, you can say, I am getting out of bed. I will brush my teeth now. If you are making breakfast, you can say, I am cooking eggs. The coffee smells good. These simple sentences help you think in English and practice speaking. You don't need to say long or complicated sentences. Just focus on using English words for everyday activities. Another way to practice is by talking about what you see. When you are outside, look around and describe things in English. For example, if you see a tree, you can say, the tree is tall and green. If you see people, you might say, that man is wearing a red jacket. This helps you learn how to use English to talk about your surroundings. You can also pretend to have a conversation. Imagine you are talking to a friend or ordering food at a restaurant. Practice saying things like, Hi, how are you? Or can I have a coffee, please? Pretending to talk in real-life situations prepares you for when you actually need to speak English with others. Speaking to yourself helps you get comfortable with the sound of your own voice in English. At first, it might feel awkward, but the more you do it, the more confident you will become. You will start to notice how your pronunciation improves over time. You can also focus on speaking slowly and clearly, which makes it easier to form good habits. If you don't know a word, don't stop. try to explain it with the words you already know. For example, if you forget the word refrigerator, you can say, the big cold box where I keep food. This practice helps you think creatively in English and use what you already know. Recording your voice can also be helpful. Use your phone or a voice recorder to record yourself speaking. Then, listen to it later. This allows you to hear your mistakes and improve. You don't need to worry about being perfect. The goal is to practice and learn. You can make this practice more fun by adding new challenges. For example, you can tell a short story about something that happened to you. Or you can talk about your favorite movie or book. These activities help you practice more advanced sentences and improve your vocabulary. Speaking to yourself is also a good way to build confidence. Sometimes, people feel nervous when speaking English with others. By practicing alone, you can gain confidence in a safe and comfortable way. When you feel ready, it will be easier to speak with other people because you already practiced. The best thing about speaking to yourself is that you can do it anytime. You can talk while you are walking, driving, or even taking a shower. It doesn't take extra time, and you don't need anyone else to help you. It's like giving yourself a private English lesson every day. Remember, the more you speak, the better you will get. You don't need to worry about mistakes because nobody is listening. Just focus on practicing and having fun with the language. Over time, speaking English will feel more natural, and you will feel proud of your progress. So, start talking to yourself today and watch your speaking skills improve. Chapter 4. Watch short videos in English. Indiana. Today's world, videos are a big part of our daily lives. We watch them for fun, information, and even to learn new things. Watching short videos in English is a fun and easy way to practice the language. Whether you like watching YouTube, TikTok, or other social media platforms, there are many opportunities to hear and see English in action. The best part is that these videos are short, which makes them perfect for people with busy schedules. You can watch them during your lunch break, while you're waiting for something, or even before bed. One of the best things about watching short videos is that you can choose topics that interest you. Do you love cooking? There are many cooking channels in English where the host explains recipes step by step. Do you enjoy traveling? You can find videos about travel experiences, showing different countries and cultures in English. If you like technology or sports, there are also videos on these topics. The more you watch videos about things you enjoy, the more you will want to keep learning. In addition to being entertaining, watching videos in English helps you improve your listening skills. When you listen to English speakers in videos, you get to hear how the language sounds in different situations. You will hear how people use words, phrases, and even slang in everyday conversations. This is important because it helps you understand English as it is actually spoken, not just the textbook version. The more you listen, the better you will get at understanding different accents and speaking styles. Another benefit of watching videos in English is that you can learn new words and expressions. Often, you will hear words that you may not have learned yet, and you can look them up later. For example, if you hear someone say, "I'm feeling a bit under the weather," you may not know the meaning. But by watching the video and reading the subtitles, you can learn that this phrase means "I'm not feeling well." These new words and phrases will help you sound more natural when you speak English yourself. If you're worried about not understanding everything, don't stress. Start with videos that have subtitles in English. Subtitles can help you follow along and make it easier to understand the words. Even if you don't know every single word, you can still get the main idea of what's happening in the video. Over time, try watching videos without subtitles to test your progress. This will help you train your listening skills even more. It's also helpful to watch videos with slower speech. Some videos are made specifically for English learners, and these videos speak at a slower pace to help you follow along more easily. Many educational channels for language learners, such as those focused on vocabulary or grammar, also include subtitles, which makes it even easier to understand. You can pause and rewind the video as many times as you need to understand the meaning or pronunciation of a word. The great thing about short videos is that they are not long, so you don't need to commit a lot of time. Even a 5-minute video can teach you something new. This is especially helpful when you are busy and don't have time for long study sessions. You can fit these small learning moments into your daily routine. You can watch 1 or 2 videos while you're waiting for your food to cook, during your commute, or while you take a short break from work or school. Little by little, these videos will help you improve your English without adding extra stress to your day. Another fun way to learn is to try following along with the video. If you're watching a cooking video, you can repeat the steps as the person explains them. If it's a workout video, try to follow the exercise instructions in English. This will help you practice speaking and listening at the same time. It's like having a mini conversation in English, which is great for building your confidence. As you watch more videos, you will also get used to different accents and ways of speaking. English is spoken in many countries, and there are many different accents, such as British, American, Australian, and more. Watching videos from different parts of the world will help you get used to hearing these different accents, making it easier to understand English speakers in real life. The key is to make watching videos in English a regular part of your routine. You don't need to watch hours of video every day. Even watching just a few minutes each day will help you improve over time. And the best part is that it doesn't feel like studying. Watching videos is a fun and natural way to learn, and it keeps you engaged with the language. If you find a channel or type of video you really enjoy, subscribe to it and make it a part of your learning. It will feel like a fun activity instead of a chore, and you'll look forward to each new video. Over time, you'll see your understanding of English grow, and you'll feel more confident speaking and listening in the language. So, grab your phone or computer, start watching, and enjoy learning English through short videos today. Chapter 5. Set small English goals. When it comes to learning a new language, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed. English has a lot of rules, vocabulary, and grammar to learn, and sometimes it seems like there is so much to remember. However, one of the best ways to avoid feeling stressed is to set small goals for yourself. These goals can help you stay motivated and make learning English more manageable, even when you are busy. The idea is not to focus on the big picture all the time, but to break it down into smaller, more achievable tasks. Setting small goals allows you to feel a sense of accomplishment every time you reach one. This can make learning English feel more rewarding. For example, you could set a goal to learn just 5 new words each day. At first, this may seem like a small goal, but over time, it adds up. In a month, you will have learned around 150 new words. This shows that even small, daily goals can lead to big results. The key is to be consistent and enjoy the process. Another great way to set goals is by focusing on different skills. For instance, you can choose one day to focus on listening and another day to focus on speaking. On your listening day, you might listen to a podcast or watch a short video in English. On your speaking day, you could practice speaking to yourself, as we discussed earlier. Setting goals for different skills keeps things interesting and helps you improve in all areas of English. One of the most helpful goals to set is related to time. Many people think that learning English requires hours of study each day, but that's not true. Even setting a goal to study for just 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. The goal is not to study for long periods of time but to practice regularly. Consistency is more important than the amount of time you spend each day. By committing to a small, daily practice, you will build a strong learning habit. You can also set goals based on topics that interest you. For example, you could set a goal to learn vocabulary related to your hobbies or favorite activities. If you love cooking, set a goal to learn the names of ingredients or cooking methods in English. If you enjoy sports, learn the terms used to talk about your favorite sport in English. Focusing on topics you love will make learning feel more enjoyable. You will also be more likely to remember the new words you learn because they are connected to things you care about. As you set your small goals, don't forget to celebrate when you achieve them. For example, if you reach your goal of learning 5 new words today, take a moment to feel proud. It's important to recognize your progress, no matter how small it seems. Each goal you achieve is a step forward in your English learning journey. Celebrating small wins will keep you motivated and help you stay focused on your next goal. Sometimes, it can be easy to lose track of your goals, especially when life gets busy. That's why it's important to write them down and keep track of your progress. You can use a notebook or an app to keep a record of what you've learned. For example, you can write down the new words you've learned each day or make a list of grammar rules you want to practice. Having a clear record of your goals helps you stay organized and reminds you of how much progress you've made. If you ever feel stuck or frustrated, remember that learning a language is a journey, not a race. It's okay to take breaks and to go at your own pace. The most important thing is to keep moving forward, even if it's just a small step each day. When you focus on small goals, you avoid the pressure of trying to achieve everything at once. You can be patient with yourself and enjoy the process of learning. As you get better at setting and achieving small goals, you might want to challenge yourself with bigger goals. For example, you could set a goal to have a simple conversation in English or write a short story. These bigger goals will help you see how much you've learned, but remember that they are just the next step after reaching your smaller goals. Another great thing about setting small goals is that they allow you to measure your progress. If you reach your goal of learning 5 new words every day for a week, you will have learned 35 new words in just 7 days. This kind of progress helps you feel like you are actually improving, which is very motivating. It also helps you build confidence in your ability to learn and succeed in English. Lastly, remember that goals are personal. Everyone learns at their own pace, and what works for one person might not work for another. It's important to set goals that feel right for you. If learning 5 new words a day feels easy, try to increase it to 10. If 10 feels like too much, it's okay to stick with 5. The most important thing is to choose goals that are realistic and enjoyable for you. Setting small English goals is a great way to stay on track, even when life is busy. By breaking your learning into smaller, manageable tasks, you will feel less overwhelmed and more motivated. Over time, you'll notice how much you've learned, and you'll feel proud of the progress you've made. So, start setting your goals today, and remember to celebrate each step forward, no matter how small. You've got this. In conclusion, learning English doesn't have to be hard, even if you are busy. You can practice English in fun and easy ways. Listening to English while doing daily tasks helps you hear the language in real situations. Using apps for short breaks makes learning simple and quick. Speaking to yourself builds your confidence and helps you improve. Watching short videos in English makes learning enjoyable and helps you hear different accents. Finally, setting small goals keeps you motivated and helps you see your progress. By making English practice a part of your everyday life, you can improve little by little and feel proud of your progress. Keep practicing, and remember, every step forward brings you closer to your goal.